Hi and welcome to Winner's Corner that will offer you tips to Saturday's V75 jackpot round at Bergsåker racetrack. Nice races, of course, with high quality as always when it comes to the V75 meetings. And on top of that then, we spice it all up with this jackpot, 4.6 million euros to a sole winner on V75, Harry. And what do you think of the round?
Yeah, I think it's actually a very, very interesting V75 on Saturday. I've gone for three favourites, which is, it's like me, isn't it?
It is.
As I say, I believe very, very strongly in these three favourites, and you're always wanting to look for something to beat the favourites. But in this case, I think I've got a darn good chance of getting 7 right. So follow my system this time.
Very well then. We'll start off this day in a race for cold-blooded horses. It's race 8. It equals a 4th leg in the V75 round. And here we have one of the 2 huge favourites in this round. That is number 12, Månprinsen AM. First of all then, I assume that you do like everybody else and that you bank him on your V75 system.
Absolutely. There's no question of doubt in my mind that it's Månprinsen that's going to be first across the winning line. As I say, it's not over till the fat lady sings or the fat guy sings, and I'll be singing, I promise you. It really is. It's a walk in the park. It's what they call a penalty kick in football. But I've chosen Månprinsen with another horse for the Quinella to make things interesting, and hopefully we can get not great odds, but 3-4 times the money on a Quinella, and the horse that I've chosen is number 2, Jafsa Odin with Ulf Olsson. And I think there's a pretty good chance that these two are going to finish first and second. Well, there's no doubt about Månprinsen winning, but I think it's a very, very good chance that number 2, Jafsa Odin, comes second. And we have a look at Jafsa Odin here with Ulf Olsson. This is a really capable northern bred, and quite seriously, I think to get 3-4 times the money, it's like stealing candy from a child.
So we start off this day by placing a Quinella in race 8 on horses number 2, Jafsa Odin, and number 12, Månprinsen AM. Now we move on to race 9. It's the 5th leg in the V75 round, and it's an evenly betted Class 1 race where it looks as if Robert Berg will be properly trusted with his duo number 2, Ur, and number 3, Ramon Deckers. But you beg to differ. Tell us why.
Yeah, I think it's an open race, and quite seriously, has got good form. But there are a couple of horses there that I feel that because I've got 3 bankers, I've got the capacity now of looking for those outsiders that are not easy to find. And I can't see we miss this round. So there are a couple of horses here that are very, very good, and I've included them.
But you want to place a win bet here, so on who?
I want to place a win bet on number 9, Global Undecided. Jorma Kontio, Timo Niermes, the stable is in cracking form right now, and you can have a look at Global Undecided here. There's nothing undecided about that. He wins going away, and he's up against pretty good opposition there, and he's at pretty good odds. So I really feel that that's a good win bet and worthwhile having a little wager.
So here we just have to remember digit 9, race 9 and horse number 9, Global Undecided. And we turn the page now to race 10. It's a race for 15 mares divided up over 3 tiers. And number 2, Walkie Talkie, seems to become a very trusted horse, Harry. Hasn't started since October, but no hesitation from your side there placing a win bet on her.
Absolutely no hesitation. You can watch the film of the race that I've chosen for you, finishing well here. But note that Walkie Talkie has a 20-metre advantage on his worst rivals. Per Lindruth, Bergsåker, this is a good horse, and I can see Per Lindruth taking the lead early, and then they're going to have a Walkie Talkie to keep in touch with Walkie Talkie, because I think it's all over. This time I was so tempted to do 4 or 5 bankers. I had to actually go against Walkie Talkie just because hopefully if he doesn't win, we've got the rest of the field there in my V75 system, you will see later. But Walkie Talkie is a very good bet and at really, really good odds.
And this win bet on walkie-talkie in race 10, it leads us in straight onto the daily double, since the daily double consists of races 10 and 11. And we can see, if we look at your system, Harry, we can see that you use number 2 walkie-talkie as a banker in DD1. And in DD2, we can see that this is a silver division of a sprint distance. And here we see that you need 3 horses. Tell us a little bit about them.
I've taken 3 horses here that I think stand out. I've taken 4 horses in the V75, as you'll note. But I think I sat down and I thought I always like to do a single combination daily double. But I thought with a winner like 2 walkie-talkie in the first leg, I don't want you to miss it. And the daily double odds are going to give 10, 12 to 1. So I've included, as I said, 3, 6 and 9. And I think we're pretty safe there.
And this means that we have 3 combinations for the daily double this Saturday. The V75 round this Saturday, it offers a jackpot, 4.6 million euros to a single winner. Good money out there, and the round could be quite challenging if one of the big favorites falls. But looking at your system, Harry, we can see that you think that no such thing will happen, because you bank the 3 most trusted favorites. And we've already talked about number 12, Månprinsen AM, in the 4th leg. So let's talk about the other 2. And we start with number 4, Tsar Brodde. In the 2nd leg, 2 straight victories he has. So maybe it's not surprising at all that you do bank him.
Absolutely. Tsar Brodde has been driven by Rickard Skoglund normally. He's driven now by the top, or the world's best driver, I say, Örjan Kihlström. He's a strong horse. He knows where the winning line is, and he finishes well. This is a really capable customer that we're going to see going right up through the classes. And with Örjan Kihlström, I just, as I say, I find it very difficult to see him losing, and that's why he's a banker, and a banker of class. Tsar Brodde is going to be exactly what he is, a Tsar.
And your other banker is to be found in the 3rd leg. It's the gold division of a long distance, and number 3, Zenit Brick. He's almost as big a favorite as Månprinsen. And, well, you assume that he can't lose his race.
Yeah, and I'm going to have a little dig at you, Maria. Zenit Brick beat Nadal Broline 2 V75s back. And last time out, I told you Nadal Broline cannot lose. And didn't lose. But Zenit Brick is a fighter, and a fighter all the way. And it was Zenit Brick that actually beat Nadal Broline 2 V75s back when I sat and tipped it to you. So I just want to say that he's meeting opposition that 9 times out of 10, he'll eat them up for breakfast. A fantastic horse, a fantastic fighter. He never gives up. And I just honestly can't see anything of the class of Nadal Broline or any of the other great horses, I mean, propulsions in the field. So for me, I mean, I think we're wasting money if I try to find something to beat him, as much as I would love to. It's all over. And I think I've given you 3 pretty good bankers, and then your hopes are going to be high going into those last 3 legs.
We have 1 race left to mention, and that is the 1st leg, V75-1, a bronze division race over the long distance, 2,640 meters, circular start. And this is one of the difficult races to solve, according to your system, Harry.
Yeah, I've taken, as you can see, 6 combinations in this race, basically because it's a very difficult race to suss out. And that's why I'm hoping that my 3 bankers sit, that we have 1 or 2 outsiders tucked in those 6 horses.
3 bankers and a system with 900 combinations is what we have for this Saturday when we have this mouth-watering jackpot. Thank you so much, Harry, for your effort, and thank you out there for watching. And of course, you will find more information at our website, swedishhorseracing.com. And with that, we wish you the best of luck with your bets now to this jackpot round at Bergsåker Racetrack. Bye-bye.